Yo, 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 what is up, you two? What is up? What is up, Fragrance Familia? It is your boy. Hump day. Hump day. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. Yo, 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 what is up, you two? It's your boy Johnny Sense here. What is up, Fragrance Familia? What is up? Let's do this again, man. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. What's up, Fragrance Familia? It's your boy Johnny Sense here, back with another live, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about office scents. Where's this bad Larry at? Is Terre de Hermes EDT still worth it? Ah, shit. Is Terre de Hermes EDT still the best offer? Ah, fuck. Can't even do this. Is Terre de Hermes EDT still the best office fragrance in 2026? Let's break it down. That's what we're going to talk about here today's What is Up? What's up, fam? What is up? What's up, Fragrance Familia? How you doing, my boy? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Getting a little toasty up in here. I'm gonna have to turn on a little fan here. What's up, my man? It's a little warm today. It was a great day. How you feeling? How you feeling? We gonna talk about Terre de Hermes EDT. This was my scent of the day. This is what I wore. Wore it in the office, and we gonna see what is up. What is up? So the fragrance that I wore today was EDT Terre de Hermes, right? And I chose it specifically because yesterday my scent of the day was Mason Israr Cal Cologne's Thriller, which was pretty gnarly. It was a very polarizing scent in the office. It was probably one of my most oddly complimented ones in my fragrance for the office, which was pretty nuts. Other than that, really, I felt like because of the comment that I made because of my coworker, he was like, "Hey man, I don't know what you got on today, but it's a little too spicy," and he was just saying a little too much, so it was making me feel like he didn't really like it, right? So I had to switch it up today. I really had to bring out one of the OGs, bring out a really nice scent because he made a comment like, when you're working with other people in a room, in a closed room, maybe not a open office type of environment, but when you're working really close with some other coworkers, you got to think about them, think about also like their noses, their sensitivities, think about their likes. You're not going to wear something like, ombre nomad, right? When your homeboy over here only wears like Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, you know what I mean? That type of vibe. That's what I'm really thinking here. So, let's see. Mm, Today was the weather was actually pretty hot. Yesterday was like a little bit windy in the mid 60s, but a little windy, so it was really feeling like maybe like high 50s, mid 50s, something like that. Today, man, it hit us with a whole whopperoo. It was like 70 degrees. I mean, I shit you not. I'm low key kind of my neck is sweating a little bit. That might be a little TMI, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. So that was the weather. You know what I mean? The fit was just like this little gray collar shirt. You know what I mean? And just some little blue jeans and some white sneaks because I love me some white sneaks. And yeah, that was the fit to the day, so it's chill, a little business casual, nothing crazy. And yeah, I mean for this scent right here, if you know, you know. I would say that this is more on the like than the dislike on the spectrum of things, okay? However, this scent is definitely more for the mature crowd. Look at this cute little bottle. Ain't this bottle kind of cute? This is just like a 1 ounce, but this 1 ounce still cost me like 70, 80 bucks, something like that. This is Hermes. This is Hermes, man. This is good designer right here. You don't hear a lot about Hermes, unfortunately. I actually need to try more out the stuff because this fragrance really makes me fall in love with the brand and the quality and stuff. I've always liked Hermes belt back in my, um, ignorant days, I guess you could say, right? But their quality and whatnot was always up there, and it was more on the rare scale. So that's what I like. It wasn't maybe super mainstream, right? So really cool brand. Really like the stuff. Very classy, right? This is why I wore it for the office. Classy, smells professional, mature, right? Maybe you saw it on the thumbnail. I put like a little conference room with the view of New York, right? So if you like you in Wall Street, right? This is like a easy put on. Ain't even gotta think about it. If you in your 30s plus, definitely easy go. I would say maybe anybody in the 25 plus might find this interesting. But other than that, for the younger crowd, most likely a skip. The notes that we have in here, as far as I recall, there's grapefruit and orange, right? But when you look at the Hermes site, it says grapefruit, but a lot of people say that they smell orange. Now, I say that you get like a little bit of not I don't want to say bitter because that could come off really off-putting sometimes, but it's a little bit citrusy for sure, a little tarty, maybe a little slight little bitter, right? And then you got some flint, which brings in some earthiness in here, and you get a vetiver, okay? Some woody accord. So you get a little fresh spiciness, right? And what I liked about today's experience was the benzoin. I saw the notes I think during work, and I saw that there was some benzoin because when I was wearing it, there was this sweetness coming out, and I was like, what is this? It wasn't like super sweetness, but the beauty of these fragrances. And if you're a man out there, right? Some of your complaints might be that the fragrances that come out nowadays might be a little too sweet, right? These modern fragrances are just buttloads of vanilla. It's getting kind of boring. Fresh lavender, honey's cool. Honey just came out, but now it's like flooding the market. You know what I mean? So it's almost getting oversaturated. These scents back here, this is when it was citrusy, woody, masculine, classy. You know what I mean? And then you had the right amount of sweetness, not too much, but it was still there in the background. And that's what I really liked about this fragrance today was that benzoin bringing this nice like hints of vanilla. That's really what I could say. Just really hints of this like sweet vanilla, not like this rich, deep vanilla, right? Because that can sometimes be a little too much for some, like a cloud of vanilla. But this was just like this nice waft of, oof, like, oh yeah, amazingness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. 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 And yeah, like to wrap this up real quick, my Terre de Hermes, in my opinion, right? The occasion for this would definitely fit more for an office, in my opinion. Another big controversy with this fragrance is that it's not the best performer. For an EDT, I would say that this does pretty well, but I would say that this is good for about 6 hours. After there, you really start it might struggle for some, especially if you're not moisturized and whatnot. But for 6 hours, that's cool. After lunch, you could hit you a little spray. The good thing about this fragrance is it's not a beast, right? So perfect for the office, perfect for those around you. I didn't get any compliments today, so maybe nobody was smelling me, or maybe I was just smelling the right amount. But yeah, finally, I would say that this fragrance is definitely for those who like more mature, classy scents, sophisticated scents. If you like Dior Homme, right? That might be a little more amber sweet than this, but this is up there with in the class of sophistication, office, business suit, business cash, right? You could even wear this with a white tee and some jeans if you want. But you gotta be about your business. This makes you feel like you're about your business. So if you're about your business, this is it. But if you a little boy and you ain't got your home yet or something like that, you ain't got a car, right? You live at your mama's basement. I'm sorry, but this ain't it. Skip it. Skip it. Cause this says you got some money. Yeah, I got some money. Yes, sir. Fragrance Time 3000. What's up, fam? Shout out to you, my boy. What is up? Fragrance Familia, we are here. We are in the building. Where am I? Are you the FBI? My boy, which state? I'm in Georgia, my boy. I'm over here from the South. I'm a Southern baby. You know what I mean? And yeah, Georgia born and raised. That is where I'm from. I don't really like getting too specifics, you know what I mean? Just because of safety protocols, you know. Uh, but you can always hit me up personally for sure. Terre de Hermes is super nice. Has anyone smelled this? Has anyone not smelled this? Look at it. Wait, hold on, pause. What does this look like? What does this juice look like? Bro, I don't know why it just looked like pee to me. Craziness, 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 craziness. Nah, but other than that, no. All jokes set aside, this is a banger. This is a banger. Out of all the scents in my collection, I would say that this is definitely one that I extremely still enjoy. It is a classic. It is one that I've had maybe in my collection for about two years now, and this is one that I will always have in my collection. Honestly, I don't see myself finishing this bottle, to be honest. Probably until the next like 5 years, maybe less, maybe 3 to 5, to be honest. But whenever I do run out of this, I would get another bottle. Yes, sir. It is a classic, an OG for sure. So that's kind of like the conversation. Is it still worth it in 2026? Fragrance Time 2000, boy. Do you think this is worth it into 2026? Be honest with the chat, bro. Be honest with the chat. Let us know, like, is it cool? Is it cool for 2026? Because I think people want to know, like, yo, like, this fragrance is old as hell, fam. But I'm gonna stand on business for me. Like this is a classic for me. This is something where, whoo, man, the Cougars gonna love you. You got that one bar, that little salon, that little cigar spot. You know what I mean? That little you know what I mean? Here in Georgia, you know it'd be Atlanta, right? The city. You hit the city. You about to hit the rooftop bar. You at a work event and everybody's wearing suits and you guys going out for a drink or something, bro. What? Bro, what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this in 2026 and I'm gonna keep this forever. But that's just me personally. That's just me personally. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. That's me. Like I said, if y'all hopped in and y'all haven't heard, this is not, for the younger cats, right? This is definitely gonna be, in my opinion, more for the 30 plus. I just turned 30. I would have rocked this in my 25s. But like I said, like this is something where you really gotta be about your business. You cannot wear this on a date and you ain't pulling up in at least in a clean whip. And when I say clean whip, I don't mean it gotta be a Bugatti, ain't gotta be no Corvette, ain't gotta be no SRT, ain't gotta be nothing crazy. It just gotta be clean though. You know what I mean? Nice and vacuumed. You know what I mean? No, but it gotta be vacuumed, nice and wiped, windows nice and clean, right? You don't wipe the leather seats, or if you ain't got leather seats, you vacuumed up the seats really nice so it looks clean. You sprayed a little, a little, a little cologne if you want. If you love fragrances like me, like I'll even spray cologne on the little car freshener things. Once they run out, I'll still spray it on there. Has anybody done that? What else? But yeah, you put a little car scent in there, so whenever the biddies hop in, or dudes or whatever, right? They're gonna be like, this car smells clean. I look to my left, I look to my right, and there's no crumbs on the floor, no little paper garbage, mail. Right, my car's a mess, by the way. No, but for real though, like I'm telling you, because I've been there, done that. Having a clean car, smelling nice and clean, goes a long way, fellas. Goes a long ways. It is gentlemanly. It is gentlemanly. Yes, sir. Absolutely worth it. 100%. And anybody denies, please let us know. If you think that Terre de Hermes is weak, let us know. But like I said, yes, this is a good fragrance. If You about your business, you got the business, right? Or at least you have that mindset. You gotta at least have that mindset. You gotta walk the walk and talk the talk. Because if not, then the girls are gonna know that okay, you smell nice, you smell expensive, you smell professional and classy, but I'm inside your car and it looks like a bum's car. There's nothing but garbage everywhere. You got to go box in the back. What the hell? Hell nah. You know what a girl's gonna say after that? And it's gonna be, it's raps. It's raps. It's raps. It's over with. It's over with. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. But yeah, I think we'll leave it for that. That was my scent of the day. You know, I told you, if you guys are just hopping in, right? I was just saying earlier how I was wearing a polarizing scent yesterday for the office, which unfortunately I may not be able to wear. But one thing that I forgot that I didn't catch was this, is that it's an extrait de parfum. So if you don't know what that means, you know, in simplest terms, for me, it is a strong, more concentrated, one of the heaviest concentrated perfume oils that you can get. And in my experience, 4 hours, boom, blast, boom, boom. That thing is projecting, dude. That thing is projecting. You're blowing up rooms. They can smell you 2 rooms, right? You're leaving a Centra every time you're walking, and when somebody catches a whiff, especially like in the first 2 3 hours, bro, it's gonna be nothing but straight slap to the face. But no, extracts are super cool. I definitely like them, especially if you're gonna be outside for most of the day. They're really great for longevity and whatnot. Um, but for the office, especially when you're working with other people, probably not. If it's a freshie, right? It might be okay because it's a little bit more diffusive, more airy, a little bit more fresher, sometimes fruity, so it's a little bit more pleasant. But other than that, yeah, nah. Probably stay away from the extracts when you're working in the office. Hey, Fragrance Time 3000, yes sir. Scent of the day is Fahrenheit Le Parfum. First time wearing it. Okay. Now let me ask you this: Have you wore the EDT? I've had the EDT. Who else has had Fahrenheit? Dior Fahrenheit. Leave a like if you like Dior Fahrenheit or Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. But Fahrenheit, in my opinion, at least the EDT, I haven't had the Le Parfum, but I've heard that is smoother, is better. That gasoline punch from the violet leaves isn't as strong as the EDT. Maybe not as leathery, right, as the EDT. So I've heard it's better than the original. But I smelled the original through a sample, and it does smell quite loud. If you like um Tom Ford's ombre leather, right? If you're okay with a real strong punchiness, right? Of not necessarily leather in that point, but you know how leather could be a little too animalic, almost, it could be like a niche smell for sure, right? The violet leaves in this one gives off almost like a gasoline smell, which is crazy because, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this on camera, but gasoline is a weird smell. Like it's like me with paint, right? I like kind of the smell of paint, especially like fresh paint. Something about like a fresh paint smell is kind of cool, right? And gasoline, nah, it's definitely too pungent, and I would say gasoline. Honest, it sounds stupid, but it's a little too gassy. But there's something in there too that I could see the appeal, which is crazy because Dior Fahrenheit is a very polarizing scent as well. It has a I guess you could say a cult, right? It has a following. That's what a following. Certain people that ride or die. Love that scent. Uh, but yeah, this scent is. I'm really curious about the lip parfum. I'm not gonna lie to you. My bad, it got a little hot. I'm really curious about the lip parfum. No cap. I had the EDT. I sold it. Had to. I had to sell it. 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 That man smelt it and he said, I know Fragrance Time 3000 took a whiff of the EDT, man. I don't know if you got the bottle or the sample, but whatever it was, I know you took a smell of that and you said, and you had to sell it, man. You had to sell it. I feel it. Try before you buy. Sample, bro. Don't worry about what nobody say. Worry about your pockets. Nobody's paying your bills. Nobody's putting money in your pockets, right? So don't worry what other people say or think or whatever. Just do you, stack your bread, and smell good while doing it. And you can do it inexpensively. You don't have to break an arm and a leg. Um, but yes, had to sell it. Had to sell it. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't like it, you don't like it. We don't want to spend our hard-earned money on something that is you know, this one for 40-50 bucks in the beginning was definitely like a mm. But it's crazy how my second time, no, my first time actually wearing it right at work yesterday, which got some polarizing comments. I really appreciated it, and the experience was interesting. In the beginning, was definitely a little strong. I was like, but after like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there, I really was rocking with it. I was like, yo, okay then, that's how it was. So yeah, that was my experience with my scent of the days. Absolutely, absolutely. The parfum is way better for me. Bro, how is it way better though? Is it like I said, is it just like smoother, less leathery or gasoline as some people would describe it as? Is it just like 10 times better? It's just like, changes the scent quite a bit, right? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. And let us know, what is your scent of the day? What did you guys put on? Right? We're talking about office scents here. We're talking about here. Let's. Some guy yesterday was like, "Man, shut up, bruh. Show us the scents." No, no. He was right though. He was right though. I ain't gonna hold him. He was right. Well, let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's go ahead and show you guys some of these scents over here, and let's discuss about some really good office scents. Now, like I said, this right here, an extrait de parfum, might not be the best thing to wear in an office because especially the first 4 hours is going to smell really, really pungent. And especially when you're working with other in a cubicle with some other people, right? It might be a little too much. So in that case, I kind of learned my lesson. Like I said, if it's a freshie, for example, like this one, I've worn this one, which is an extrait. You got pineapple. You got some iced violet leaves. You got some nice sweet tonka bean, and I think a little bit of cinnamon, a little warm spice in there. Okay. You got this one, another extrait from the Duo brand, right? This one smells like YSL Loam, right? You got this bad Larry that I just got that I need to test out. Okay, my bad. that I just need to test out. The Marwa by Arabia Prestige. This one says that it's an eau de parfum, so I might be fine. But bro, man, what y'all think about this bottle though? Y'all seen this bottle? This bottle's been hella hyped. It smells like imagination. And I've smelled the profile in the air before, and it does smell really good. Another great freshie. Really excited for the summertime to wear this. Springtime once it starts warming up. This one, I will say that there's a buttload of ambroxan, and it's one of those things that you might go nose blind to. And when I've sprayed it just in the air, it definitely hangs pretty nice for a little bit. So I would say it's one of those, like, for the first 4 hours, might be a little strong. First two for sure. Um, Smoother, more vanillic for the Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Beautiful, beautiful. That sounds really nice. That sounds really nice. I said that this one today, what I wore, had a nice little vanilla in the background. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Vanilla is really nice, especially when it's done correctly. I don't really like it when it's like so much in the forefront and it's like the one of the biggest, heaviest main notes. I like it more when it's in the background and you get some nice wafts. Speaking of which, nice vanilla one that I just got that's a little bit on the heavier side. Oh, where is it? That's a little bit on the heavier side. Oh my goodness, y'all. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. All my stuff's moved around. What was it? I can't even think what it was anymore. But this one, I almost wore this one today. This one's really good. Celestia Blue by Fragrance World. This is a crazy design, yo. What is this, like the galaxy or moon or something? Crazy design. This is supposed to smell like Jeremy's fragrance Office for Men. And I've seen a lot of things from the chat that this smells from reviews that this smells really similar to that. And I've never smelled his actual fragrance because why am I gonna spend like $200-300? I love Alberto Marias, the perfumer, but come on, bro. Alberto Marias has made great fragrances, and he ain't charging that, bro. Come on. He acting like he. But anyways, this fragrance, regardless, delicious, absolutely delicious. Citruses and ambroxan again. You know, smells masculine. Perfect for those, like you see in the thumbnail. Conference room. You better go in a meeting. You got in a nice little church shirt, or you got a button up, right? Great fragrance for those type of vibes. I mean, we're trying to be professional, right? We're trying to be classy, at least based on the thumbnail. You guys let me know what other jobs I could talk about fragrances for, because for example, if you work at for example, like at a Target, retail, you work at a mall shop, something like that. Depending on exactly what you do, I would say there are better fragrances to get you more of what you want. Because if you're working at Target, for example, okay, you working at Target. I used to work at Target, and we used to stock up the store before the store would open up. And as the store was open up, a little bit longer, um, you would still finish up and put some things up on stock, up on the shelves. And if Target got them baddies. They got some baddies. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Target got some baddies. Yes, they do. And you wear something like this, Pride Red Moon, bro. Pride Red Moon. This stuff right here smelling like Prada's Luna Rosa. Oh man, you get like this a little powdery floral, but clary sage, some bitter orange. You got some ambroxan and some musk, bro. Just straight sexiness. This one is perfect for Target, in the sense that you smell fresh, clean, cool. It got mint, cool, not super, super cool like spearmint, but you still smelling cool, fresh, green, right? And and you smelling collected. I would say collected. You smell professional because Prada, they make some nice professional, classy scents. But this one I think is a good one that is more casual, is more versatile, where this could be worn with a suit, a white button up, black slacks, or blue pants, or you can wear a Target fit, a Walmart fit. You could be in the mall rocking this bad Larry, and you gonna be smelling good. You gonna be smelling good, smacking. Another one, another one. Ralph Lauren's Parfum. This one's cool, especially if you like a little orange blossom. If you like a little orange blossom, this one's great, just like the other one that I just mentioned, in the sense that this brings a lot of professionalism, classiness, but this could also be worn, with a white tee, some blue jeans, or you got on some uh, beige joggers or some pants, right? And a nice little shirt like this on top or whatever. This is very versatile scent. You can wear this in a lot of things. Got some nice lavender in there. Like I said, a little orange blossom. If you like cashmere wood, I do. It's got a little bit in there, and it smells very similar because it has a lot of similar notes as to YSL's Y Le Parfum. This Balleri here, which unfortunately they discontinued. That Balleri right there, man. This all black bottle right here, absolutely delicious. If you can get your hands on a bottle before they're completely done, that's cool. It might be a little expensive, but absolutely worth it in my opinion. This is a scent that you can wear anytime, anywhere. You ain't even gotta think about it. If you want to smell dark, this is pretty much what I stand on. It might be a little boring to me just because I feel like there could be something that smells like this but brings a little bit more uniqueness to the table. But man, this is simple, done right. Simple, done right. God dang it, follow me. What you trying to do? Camera out here going crazy. Or maybe it's me because I'm moving like crazy. This one's cool, but it's not really projecting. But this one does smell classy, cool, mature. You know what I mean? Collected. Collected. Let's see. You guys got any other job ideas out there? Like maybe any dirty jobs? We could talk about maybe some construction sense. Hold on. Let me get some water real quick, cause your boy. Mi amor, me puedes dar agua? Your boy is dying here. Your boy. Mm. Thank you. God dang it. Need some water, man. Stay hydrated out here, y'all. Stay hydrated. You guys want your scents to smell longer out here? A quick little tip for you guys, to get your scents smelling out here, you need to have you some hydration. Make sure you drink water. Look, I'm a very dehydrated dude myself. I'm one of those dudes that I almost constantly have to be putting lotion on because I could see my skin go from like, you know, moisturized or whatever to like, you can't see it right now because I got some lotion, but man, my elbows be ashy, ashy. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-mm. Okay, so construction. We're talking about construction, okay? So if you have a job and you work in construction, okay, you're gonna get dirty, you're gonna get sweaty. You know, maybe you're doing more of a physical work. Maybe you are a wrestler, right? You are an athlete, okay, and that's pretty much your job. So for those type of yeah, for those type of scents right there, something like this. Look, this is why these affordable fragrances really come in handy. They really do, man. Yeah, parfum. What does this look like? I just showed you guys. Boom. This. And this is doesn't smell exactly like that, but it smells really close. So you're still getting some sexiness, some fruitiness, some freshness, and a very versatile scent. This is something where you can put it on in the gym, any type of work, construction. You're gonna be smelling too sexy for a construction worker. But this is like 20 bucks. So if you can get this less than 30, right? Go crazy on that thing, boy. Go crazy on that thing. Bah, bah. No kizzy. Because it's only like 20 bucks. It's only like 20 bucks, fam. What else? What else? Ooh! This is one that I need to bring out again. I'm glad that my manager said something because I need to bring out some ones that I haven't worn in a while. And this one, if you like Sedley, if you like citrusy, some nice clean woods, like some lavender freshness in there, a little soapy vibe. Then you get a little mint in here as well, okay? So a little green, a little coolness, but not spearmint, so not like piercing ice. Oh, great one for the office. Another one, I don't know if you guys heard of this brand, Luciano, right? But for an affordable fragrance band, this is a great one. This is one that first spray, I remember it was not one that I felt like I had to wait any days for it to get to my liking. It was nice off rip, and it pretty much just got better from there. And now, yee! Man, this fan is blowing out here. Oh yeah, some mintiness, a little bit of fruitiness in there, some fresh florals, a little bit of rosemary, some clean woods. Nice scent, easy going. Pretty mass appealing in my uh in my opinion, but always try before you buy because some people don't like Sedley from Parfums de Marley, a $300 fragrance. But this smells like, soap. Good smelling soap. Pricier smelling soap. I actually need to compare this to the actual thing. I have a sample of the actual Sedley and I haven't smelt it in a while, so I'm going to make a video for another day. But that's going to be a really nice comparison to see how they match up. But look, since we're talking about construction, office, we're talking about, all these versatile scents that we can have out here. This is a banger. Banger for a moth, right? Not a lot of people like a moth, especially the Club de Nut or the Club de Nuit line. Urban Man Elixir. But this one right here, man, is definitely one that when I first got it too, I was like, ooh, that smells nice. Ooh, that smells nice. And yes, it does smell nice. In my opinion, this smells like mostly like Dior Sauvage EDT with a little bit of Creed Aventus and a little bit of Baccarat Rouge in there. So you get a nice, like almost little tri-bid mix right here. But this, every time I have anybody smell it, they like it. I've been complimented on this plenty of times at work, almost all the time. Just three bangers in a fragrance, mostly Dior Sauvage though, but it's Dior Sauvage with a twist. So not your boring Dior Sauvage. And it lasts for a great time. It lasts for a great time. This is an elixir. Again, one of the first elixirs, I believe so. Nope, I'm cap. but a great elixir. It's one that's not like, it's almost airy, but it lasts a long time, and you might go nose blind to it, but it's there. It's there. Anybody sniffs it, they're pretty much they're gonna smell it. Another one that's really easy, perfect. Who likes Coach for Men? Coach for Men. Coach for Men. Coach. 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 Coach for Men, dude. Coach for Men. Coach for Men, dude. Coach for Men's dope. It really is. It really is a no-brainer. This one, if you're a young buck, I think every young buck should have this one. 15 plus, absolutely. 12 if you a playboy, shit. But bro, this can go even up into the 30s, bro. This is just great. Great fresh vetiver, a nice kumquat. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's some like exotic fruit or something. But there's a buttload of pear, awesome pear, fruity pear. I like me some pear and some fragrances. Shout out to Blue Talisman. And yeah, just a great fragrance. That one, honestly, I don't know who would hate on Coach for Men. I don't know who would. Do you hate Coach for Men? Do you hate Coach for Men? And please tell me why. Because I need to know why. Why? Why you hate on Coach for Men? Yeah, it's not the strongest performer. Like I said, kind of like with where was it? What I talk about earlier, guys? The one that was like 4 hours, right? Something like this, maybe. That after 4 hours, maybe you can't smell. But I had the other one, right? This is a little bit pricey, but there's another one that I had. But pretty much, if you're spending only $20 on it, then you can go nuts. You can go nuts with the sprays. Where the hell is that thing? I literally just had it. But this one's a great performer for like 4 or 5 hours. Definitely. Maybe 6, but 5 hours is usually where I can definitely get some wafts, right? Before it starts dying down. But this is only like 30, $40. I think $40. Might be 50 max. But Coach is definitely one of the designer fragrances that don't cost so much. But good stuff, great stuff, versatile stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Coach for Men. Great fragrance, great fragrance. One that you guys already know. It's more summertime, but this is cool. You can wear this. This is something like if you plan on being a lifeguard for the summer, that's gonna be your summer job. This is it. You a lifeguard at the beach, at the pool. Okay? This is it. This is it. You on a day date. You on a day date on the beach. You on the beach walk. You trying to go take a walk. You out on the resort. You trying to walk in the city, right? Have some grub and stuff. And you see the young honeys out there jogging and shit in the sand. People, you trying to play some volleyball. This is it. This is it. Man, I need to make a review about this fragrance right here. Have you guys had this one right here? Versace Pour Homme. Classic. Classic. Another classic right here. Man, fresh, almost done to perfection. You get a little bit of floral, a little bit of green, some citrus. I don't think you get much woods, but you might get like a tinge of woods and ambers. Oh man, but it just smells fresh and clean right here. Versace Pour Homme. Oh my goodness. The craziest thing about this fragrance right here, right? My crazy experience that I had was I don't even know if it was the first day that I wore it, but it pretty much was. God dang, this is a classic right here. You gotta have this in your collection. Gotta have this in your collection. Shout out to Alberto Marias. He made this fragrance. One that you definitely gotta have in your collection. A classic, a banger. Even if you don't like it, that's why I get this small little 1 ounce. I like it. I love it. I'll always have it. But if you're like, it's too synthetic for me, well then honestly, bro, I get you. This is not as synthetic as Nautical Voyage, but oh man, just beautiful, bro. Just give it like fucking a minute, and it's magic. It's literally, I don't know what it does or what it has, but something in here. I'm telling you, the first time that I wore it, I remember, uh, I work in logistics, and I had somebody in the back was ringing the doorbell, and I opened the door, and I guess like as I opened the door, he just got like a wind rush of like of me, and I was wearing like a white tee or something, and this man like was about to leave, stopped, and was like, he was like, "Yo, what you got on by any chance?" And I was like, "Oh snap, you smell that? Oh, bro, that's Versace Peron." My manager, my manager had to go get it. I remember he liked it one time. He was like, "What's that is?" Found it at Marshalls, and he got him a big bottle. Probably I think the one with cream and whatnot. But yeah, great fragrance. Great fragrance for spring, summer. Versace, 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 Versace. You have this in collection anywhere from 15 years old, 25-year-old. Man, you can wear this anytime, whenever you trying to smell fresh and clean and sexy, man. This is a great fragrance. Definitely want to try out. And it's not that expensive, and discounters don't pay retail, guys. Don't pay retail. You go to Macy's or something, you probably going to spend like 60, $80 for this. You can get this 1 ounce for like 30. Shit, let's figure it out. Man, y'all didn't tell me? My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I didn't even know y'all was seeing that. Well, let me see real quick how much this Versace Pour Homme is. Cause bro, y'all gotta have that one. Which other one did I say? Terre de Hermes is a classic for me. Terre de Hermes, office classic banger, especially if you're mature. This one, damn, bro, beats it. I don't know if it's because it's you know, sexier, or just because it's, more mass appealing because it's just fresh and clean versus the other one's a little bit more citrus, earthy woods. Look at that right here, y'all. Look at that right here. $40 for 100 ml. You don't even need 100 ml. You don't even need the 100 ml. You don't even need 100 ml, bro. You don't. You don't. There you go. Here, I'll show you guys. My bad. But yeah, $40, $80 for a 6.7. Bro, bro. This fragrance is fresh and clean masterpiece. Yeah, it might be a little synthetic, but especially when you're a fragrance beginner, this is nothing like that. This is Versace, done by Alberto Morillas, master perfumer, legend, you know. So I highly doubt you'll hate it. The biggest hate you'll have for this one might most likely be like the performance. This is a lighter fragrance. I'm trying to show you guys the Versace right here. But the performance is probably about the weakest thing about this fragrance. It's only about maybe a 4 or 5 hour, as well 6 if you're lucky. You might go a little nose blind to it, but man, it works. Amazing compliments I've gotten from it. I'm telling you, from like the first time that I wore it, like the fact that I got like within the same week 2 people to go pretty much go get it. Yeah, nuts. This one, in one of my videos, somebody said that how this with another 13 is perfect for the strip joints. That might be a little off topic, but I had to throw that in there. So if you work in strip clubs, you work in clubs, right? If that's your type of scenery, you a manager or something like that, or you a bus boy, and you see nothing but cheeks, and you like, damn, I wish I could have me something like that. Eh, stop it, my boy. Focus on the bag, and they gonna come back. But this is perfect for those type of situations. Club de Nuit Untold smells like Baccarat Rouge. This is date night. You can still wear it at the office. I've worn it before with white long sleeve shirts. You gotta be more like on a sexier vibe type of vibe, like a fit, something like that. Maybe you want some like business cash, maybe like like some black joggers, thin joggers. You got some casual shoes on, or maybe some white sneaks, and then you got on like a nice beige uh cotton, long sleeve type of shirt on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bushing. These are cool if you work in the gym, because these are fresh, clean. This one's really good if you like lemonade, Dior, Cologne, or what is it? Like the light blue one that smells like lemonade. That's this one. But Jimmy Choo, I like Jimmy Choo's. I like their sprayers. Let me show you guys. Nobody really talks about Jimmy Choo, and Jimmy Choo got really no hype because honestly, their fragrances don't last that long. But if you like quick go to cheapies that are designer that last 4 max 5 hours, and you're okay with that, throw it in the car for the gym or anything like that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, sexy scents. Jimmy Choo, I want you. That's the type of vibe that they give you. And one of the best scents out there, you already know. For the office, the Prada, the Prada, the Prada L'Homme. You wear the Prada L'Homme, you gonna take her back home. Facts. This one's a great introduction to Iris. See if you like it. Fresh, a little powdery, woods, a little bit of florals, fresh, clean. Clean white tea, not laundry detergent, but fabric softener sort of vibes. Yeah, to the best. To the best of the best. Yes, sir. Fragrance Time 3000. I have Untold. Yes, sir. Let them know what's up. What you like about it, or what you scale it for a scale 1 to 10. But yes, it's crazy that I got told that this is perfect for the strip joints. You know, might be a very reflective, a lot of colors going on here, but don't let the ball fool you, man. You will wear this around almost any female in this particular crate. Strippers. But the girls love this scent. This is a unisex. This is Baccarat Rouge. This is unisex. Smells like cotton candy, a lot of money. Smell like money. And girls, I don't know what it is about it, man, but they love that thing. And I always say, some date night scents can work. Like this one. Lucky. Lucky, are you trying to get lucky? Is there a girl at work that maybe you want to impress that you like, hey, I like you? This might be one. 1 million lucky. Not super strong, nothing crazy. These are good ones. This chick for men, I really like. It has the watermelon, aquatic, but it is a little bit light. Another 4 hour performer, but another cheapie for like 20-30 bucks. This one you can spray a couple times, 4 6 times. Got some cinnamon there, some cedar, a little bit of amber. Got some watermelon, some lemon, some cardamom in there. So it does have a little sexiness in here, but you do get a lot of sophisticated and classy vibes with this one. Cheap for men. Does anybody else have this one? I love this scent, man. Can't wait to bring it out again for the spring and for the summer. Oof. Ooh. And then kind of shot out. Carolina Herrera. They make great sexy scents. And in this case, a great, sophisticated, mature, classy. Not as much as, maybe Terre de Hermes. Terre de Hermes really comes with the bag, comes with that old money swag. It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You like a manager assistant, and you cool as hell. This is supposed to be like Bluda Chanel EDT. Got some birch, so if you like that birch and Creed Aventus, gonna get a little bit of this in there again. Some lemon, some lemon. What else you gonna get in there? Some lemon. Some ginger, some a little bit of jasmine, a little bit of green apple. Great scent. Oh, how could I forget you, my beauty? This is the one that really made me fall in love with the fragrance game. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, this is one that really made me fall in love with the fragrance game. Hello. Ah, dang. This camera. It doesn't the camera get annoying when it moves too much? Dior Homme 2020. God dang, this is a classy, sophisticated beast. And I mean beast in the sense that not that it's a crazy performer, even though it can be a little heavy on the ambers if you overspray it too much. So this is a good like 4 to 6 sprayer and let it do its thing. Okay. It might sit a little bit close to the skin. You might get wafts up until the fifth, 6th hour, maybe even 7. But this one, man, oh, this is what I say what the modern man should smell like. Citrus, clean woods, and a little synthetic like chemical in the background. I think it's ISOE super, but I don't really know what that means, but maybe it's E for everybody. But nah, man, have you guys smelt this one? Have you guys heard about this one? Have you guys smelt this one and been like, nah, fam, for that shit? For that shit, I don't like that wood. I don't like that citrus. I don't like that Dior. Give me that Dior Sauvage, which is cool too. Dior Sauvage is mad cool. Mad cool. But that, bruh, Dior Sauvage is like for the swaggy, like cool, yeah, every day, whatever. You trying to be about your business, about your bag. You really trying to bag that hottie and let her know that, man, like, you really that guy? Robert Pattinson type shit? That's the guy who modeled for that. So, I guess you could say, like, what's it, Twilight? Edward? If you feeling like a Edward, that might be your scent. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Whew. Woof, woof, woof. So many to talk about. Man, let me show you guys this one because I haven't even talked about this one. And I really love this. Who here likes Iris? Does anybody like Iris? Does anybody like Iris here? Sheesh! Thunder! Come bring the thunder! Check this out. Bruh. You guys not find this bottle kind of cool? Elephant. And if you don't know, this is supposed to be. I'll put it up. This is supposed to be Penhaligans. Penhaligans. This is supposed to be Penhaligans. Omnip, omniscient, omniscient. Mr. Thomas. The heck, bro? My brain ain't working today, my boy. Hey, speaking of which, Fragrance Familia, what is up? What is up? It's your boy Johnny Sensu. If you guys have made it this far in the live, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Fragrance Time 3000 showing some love out here, letting us know what's good, what's good. You know what I mean? We wore the he wore the Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. He says is way better than the EDT. I heard it. He says it. We hear live. I believes it. Try before you buy. You already know. We talking about office scents. We talked about my son of the day, Terre de Hermes, by Hermes. Great fragrance. Okay. And what else did we do? Angel, we just been going over a bunch of great fragrances to wear for work, for the offices. We talked about different occasions, different type of jobs like construction, a gym, strip club manager. We went over a bunch of things. You a lifeguard. If there's any other ones, oh my bad, y'all. If there's any other ones that I missed out there, definitely let me know. But like I said, man, appreciate everybody who showed up here. You know, if you survived it, we here on hump day. Hump day. You know, if you out here, maybe not everybody could make it today because you know it's hump day. We going out on dates. We got other things to do. But if we made it today, alive and well, shout out to you. Shout out to all of us. Remember, when you think you can. Because you always got this. Always say to myself, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fragrance Familia, we are in the building. I have one of the Dior Ohms. I think it's the Parfum. Classy shit. Yes, sir. The Dior Homme Parfum is really good. I think you might have the new one. I might be wrong. Which this Rayhan Obsidian smells kind of like it. Great scent if you like iris fragrances. If you don't like iris in your fragrance, might not be it. But Fragrance Time 3000, appreciate the love, bro. Peace. Have a good night, my boy. Have a good night. We talking about office fragrances, and I just showed you guys. Where is it? This guy right here. Thunder. And in my opinion, bros, or brovets, this brings the thunder indeed. I don't know about you guys, but this bottle's pretty cool. You know, if you had it in your collection and you hung it up. Let's see. Let's see actually. I want to see what it looks like. Live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Bruh. Come on, bro. But yeah, does it look cool? I feel like you can't really see it. Let's see if we can we do this? No, we're not gonna be able to do it, but it's okay. Cool. We still got the thunder. Boom. Omniscient Mr. Thompson. This is what this smells like. And man, another one. If you like iris in your fragrances, you're gonna like this one. Boom, you guys see it right here on the screen. This ballet right there. This is supposed to be an expensive ass fragrance, like 200, 300 plus. Vanilla, iris, aromatic, powdery, fresh, spicy, woody, lavender, earthy, balsamic, soft, spicy. 4.18 out of 5 with 1,300 votes. Let's look at these notes real quick. Beautiful. Lavender, elemi, pink pepper, orris, black pepper, geranium, vanilla, sesame, oak. I like me some geranium. Brett definitely brings a lot, especially lavender and geranium. Great combo with pink pepper. Oh, really good, especially in Bad Boy Cobalt, the blue bottle. And then we got some iris from this Oris, so creamy iris, and some vanilla with some masculine woods. And bros, I haven't smelt this one, but the Thunder, yeah, another classy, sophisticated, sexy scent. Look at that. I love that. Aromatic, first thing. The other one, too much vanilla. Might be a vanilla bomb. No, sir. But this, aromatic, followed up with with some fresh iris. And then you got some nice vanilla, powdery wood, earthy, fresh, spicy, violet, sweet, balsamic vibes in the background. Beautiful scent. 4.25 out of 5, my dudes. With only 126. Only 2 people hate this. And they some haters, bro. And that's not enough haters. So that's cool. That's a good sign. Elemi, lavender, pink pepper, a little citrus. That's a little different, I believe. Iris, vanilla, milk. Milk? Who got milk? I guess Thunder got milk, but that's crazy. Uranium, tonka bean, cedarwood, and vetiver. This fragrance is amazing, dude. Especially the dry down. If you don't like the smell of iris in your fragrances, right? A little too powdery, a little weird floral makeupy, but this is fresh iris. It's a little too much. Man, I'm telling you, by the time you get to the dry down, every time I'm like, what the hell was that? What was that? And then when I finally remember, I'm like, bro, that was thunder? That was thunder? I would really fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Oh man, yeah. Something about like the iris, the vanilla with the there's no cardamom in here. It's gotta be the lavender, bro. This one reminds me of another Latafa fragrance, but that's gonna be an iris video for a different one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Marcos Mo 747. What's that called again? Which one, homie? My bad. Which one you talking about? Which one you talking about? Are you talking about the Thunder? Cause I'm fucking it up. I'm going through these scents like crazy. Look at that. That's cool. French Avenue, Thunder, and this one we went over my scent of the day. Right, Terre de Hermes, my scent of the day, Terre de Hermes, and we went over a buttloads, bro. So just help me out a little bit which one it is, and I'll remember, and I got you. Yes, 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 yes. This, yes, Thunder, or the yes to Terre de Hermes. But I hope I answered your question. No, say less, fam. I got you, brother. I got you. Best smelling. What's up, my boy? What is up? Best smelling in the building. If you guys don't know, best smelling got the knowledge too. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you off rip. This is what you need. This is what you gotta try. He get you right, man. He always throws good stuff out there. Good stuff. You already know, my boy. I got you. We'll talk about anything, man. Anything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Fragrance Familia? We are doing great, bro. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Hump day. When we get into this cheddar, bro, we trying to get lock in, 2026, get to the bag. Stay focused, brothers. You know what I mean? Apparently, these gas prices about to go up because of this war and this oil BS. So I just had to fill up my tank today. It was 280 something. Cause damn, I don't even know. I guess it's gonna be like $3 in a week or two. So yeah. Definitely gotta let you guys know if y'all don't know. But we feeling good, bro. Feeling great, live and well. Space flips, space flips. What's up, boy? It's my boy, bro. That's bro right there. That's bro. That's blood right there. Appreciate you for hopping in, bro. Big facts, man. You already know you family, bro. Fragrance Familia. That motherfucker right there, Space Flips. Go check him out, his channel, if you guys like Pokemon, if you guys like any of that flipping type of content, right? He'll get you right. He's really good with the Facebook marketplace, all that knowledge and stuff. So you guys lock in with him if you guys like making money and that kind of stuff. Um, but yes, sir. And he always smelling good. Every time I link in with bro, he always smelling good. I think last time we chopped it up, he had the YSLY, the EDP, and I compliment him no homo every time. So YSLY EDP, y'all already know it works. It works. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all don't forget to drop a thumbs up, bro, if you like this type of content. If you guys, we talked about a lot of bangers for the office, man. Prada, we already said Prada banger. Jeremy, fragrance, his fragrance for way less. Cause he charging like 200, bro. Some of these people, bro. If I come out with a fragrance, I'll be fucked up if I charge more than 200, bro. I'll be fucked up if I charge more than 200, y'all, man. That ain't familiar, bro. That ain't familiar, bro. Can't fuck with that. But yeah, man, y'all show some love when y'all can for sure. Bro, have you seen the new JPG Narcisse? That sounds familiar. That's not the blue one, right? No, that's a different one. I heard about it, but I haven't actually seen it. Oh, bro, Thunder, bro. Marco Mos, bro. I don't know if you like Iris. I have the notes right here on the screen if you guys can tell. Bruh. You have to like Iris. First of all, fresh Iris, not really makeup-y, but a little makeup-y because it's a little creamy. Because of the LME, the tonka bean, the vanilla, and the milk. The milk accord here is interesting. Don't think cereal, but almost like yeah, like a milky, almost like a little lactose sweetness in the background. But bro, I think it's like the lavender iris vanilla combo. Cause I have another fragrance that has that as well, and I get like similar notes, similar pickups with it. But Brody, this shit bullshit. And it's an straight for a freshie. It's a good freshie. Lasts at least 8 hours. Longevity wise, like I said, on clothes almost next day. I smell it next day. I'm like, damn, what did I wear again? Every time. No count. No count. Like I said, try before you buy. But if you like these notes, if these notes look yummy to you, like I like me some lavender. I like me some pink pepper, bergamot, of course. Iris, I like personally is cool. Vanilla, geranium, and a lot of my favorite fragrances. It's in there. Tonka bean, I like. Cedarwood, woods is cool. Bro, this is almost like I like 90% of the other of the notes here. So I gotta like it, and I do, which is another fragrance tip. Look at the notes of the fragrances that you do like, and you let that kind of help you be like a gauge to see that when you looking up these fragrances, and if you see a lot of those notes that you like in the same fragrance, well, that might be a good indicator that it might be more for you, that you might like it. Yep. Mine was 4.25 a gallon. Damn. I don't even want to hear what the LA price is at, bro. That shit might be like $8, $7, something crazy. But yeah, man. Hey, y'all. I'm telling you, this stuff is real. Do your research. I got people telling me, giving me this intel, so verifiable. And regardless, because I'm the type of person where like, yeah, I'll fill it up halfway, or I'll do it once a week, because because the prices may be low next week. That'd be me. But nah, man, if the prices are gonna keep going up, well then I'd say fill it up now. Fill it up right now. 349 up north. Sheesh. You see? You see, and this is in Georgia, baby. Damn. Damn, 350 fam. Sheesh. It was over here. How much was this thing? How much I get it for? Like I think it was like 287. Something like that. Damn, y'all making me feel good. Hey, and that was at Costco. I was at Costco. So if y'all know somebody that got Costco or Sam's, let them hook you up, because usually those gas prices are they be cheaper than most of them. So sometimes it really might be worth it. Lock in, get that connection. Hey, scent of the days, Polo 67 EDP. Nice. That's a good one. One of my coworkers, he got the because the EDP was the second one. The EDT was the first one, so he got the EDT. Nice, not super groundbreaking or anything crazy, but just like this, they be so. Oh shit, they just be solid go tos. They're just ones for the office. Versatile scents, gym that you could just wear anywhere, anytime. Polo 67. Yes, sir. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And Polo usually isn't that expensive. Let's see how much the Polo 67 is right now. Let's see what we can get y'all it for, man. Polo 67. We want the EDP. Let's see. Damn, $80 for the 4.2. Damn. Damn. Why they a little pricey? There you go. $80 for the wait, what? Huh? Huh? Bruh. Y'all see this? Bruh, how the hell you gonna tell me that the 2.5 75 ml is $90, bruh? But a 4.2, bruh, two ounces more, bruh. Damn near 2 ounces more. Is $10 cheaper, bruh. Make it make sense. You know people just gonna click on that one. You would literally be dumb not to click this one. I know sometimes, the price differences, like it might be the other way around, right? And you be like, nah, more bang for my buck for 90 for 4.2. But if you have a buttload like I got right here. Oh shit. Like I got right there, y'all. Well then damn. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one. But in this case, yeah, definitely go with the 4.2, $80. That's still a little high for Polo. Polo's usually a little bit cheaper than I felt like, but they might be lower. This is a new one. I think it came out like last year or something. So give them like another year or two. And then they should drop, I would say, into the 50s. Yes, sir. Hey, bro, I love you too, Space. I love you too, homie. You already know we got to link up again, bro. I've been having you in my mind. I actually got a group trip that I'm trying to plan, so let's lock in. Let's do something for sure. Let's do something. We need to catch up again. It's been a minute. Aroma Kick 17. What's up, my boy? Shout out to you. Shout out to the Fragrance Familia. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. Beautiful day today, man. We had 70-degree weather. He says Costa Zura Parfum today. 75 and sunny here in Georgia. Perfect weather for it. Cheers. Cheers to you, my man. I wish I had a drink on me right now so I could cheers with you. To some people might be disrespectful. No disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect. But when people like to cheers, I always like to cheers with something back. So all I got is water because this live be killing my throat. Whew. But shout out to you, my boy. Costa Azura Parfum today. Bro, I haven't smelt that one. If you still in the chat, bro, let us know. What do you think about this fragrance? Do you like it? Do you like it? You know what I mean? Do you like it? Or is it like from a scale 1 to 10? Costa Azura, from a scale 1 to 10, what do you give it? And give us a quick little description. But this is what it's gonna look like, y'all. For those who cannot see, look at this beautiful gold bottle. So if you guys like Tom Ford, you guys like that exclusive, that different shit, that expensive shit. You like gold, all gold, everything. Shit, I got some gold too. I got that gold with that ruby. Ha ha ha. No Ruby Tuesday. Hey, Space, we need to make another song too, fam. But this is cool, man. I like this. I haven't smelt this one, but I have heard that the Costa Azure is definitely like a spring, summer type of scent, right? 75 and sunny here. That's in Georgia. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was beautiful weather. That's what it was. That's what it was. 75 and sunny. Yes, sir, man. Cheers, bro. Yeah, perfect. Woody aromatic amber. So Oh, I like it. I like these accords. It was reminding me a lot of this one because this one, the Terre de Hermes, was also woody, fresh, spicy, had aromatic citrus and some amber, and I think earthiness. That's the only thing it was missing. So, dang, and 4.32 out of 5 with right under 1,500 votes. Right on. Aroma Kicks, what a banger. Appreciate you, bro. We can go through some reviews later. Okay, Italian lemon, some cypress, oak, amber, and labdanum. Which labdanum I'm trying to figure out if I really like or not. Moderate, so it's a moderate fragrance, a little bit on the stronger side. And let's see, the note pyramid on this is a bit empty. There's what the hell? This man wrote a damn book about this. All right, I'm gonna have to speed it up real quick, y'all. There's more going on here than the brand states, but perhaps they got tired of taking flack for the ridiculous. I'm gonna have to skip this. Man just ranted and he just spazzed. But if you want to go check it out, shout out to Nathan because he threw a fucking book out here. I got time for that shit. Sentence 1991 says unique, very similar to the EDP, but the parfum is certainly more rich. Had I have known, I would have purchased the parfum instead. Swank coming with the lemon and cypress, good scent, but wasn't getting much projection out of this. For the cost, would rather stick with Versace Eros Energy. Damn. I heard Versace Eros Energy is a lemon bomb. I tried it one time at a Sephora inside of a Kohl's, and the beginning really didn't move me. I was it was just a lemon. I should have probably gave it a second, of course, but and I'm telling you, when you really try to get these fragrances, you ain't really catching my attention, and the first seconds will on to the next one. We'll do one more and then see what's up. The notes could be more accurate. It does not perform like a parfum, but it does like an EDP. Smells very good. It's aquatic, but also a bit spicy green. So yeah, very Mediterranean, very yacht by the sea vibe. There you go. I like that description. Smells a bit like a rich dad. Okay, sugar daddy. What I think is very youthful. Also, not in a teenager type of way, but cool. That's how I feel about Coach for Men. Coach for Men's out here smelling good, schmecking. Easy, easy. Smells a bit like a rich dad, but pleasant and a reason why Tom Ford is still a very popular house. Indeed. I actually need to get my nose more on Tom Ford. I don't know why I've been playing with him. I just think that he ain't really got it like that, but I might be tripping. I really might be tripping. Damn, bro. The new YSL Ice Cologne is a lie. Not last 12 hours, it says on the website. Bruh, don't you hate when that happens? Bruh, that man, we need to as a group, y'all, we really need to come together and get this information. And somebody really need to like seal the deal. And like I ain't trying to say sue, but you know what I mean? Like pay my dues. Like, bro, how you gonna lie to me like that? Like I can't fuck with you. Can't fuck with liars. That's not good for the brand, bro. And what's that? YSL? Damn, man. YSL is one of my favorite designer fragrances. They make some bangers. I probably won't stop buying from them. But fuck the ice cologne. First of all, if you thought that ice cologne, I don't know what the concentration on it is, but I know it ain't no parfum. Gotta be an EDT or a cologne. So if that's the case, if it says last 12 hours, shit, but still, cap is a cap, and we can't mess with that. So, man, fuck YSL for that, dude. And fuck YSL Ice Cologne. Y'all shouldn't get it for that reason. You ain't gonna support this BS. You gonna pay money for them to lie to me? Hell nah. Yeah, man, that's a fucked up move. That's a messed up move. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard something similar about like the stronger with you, the Emporio Armani one. Fucking bastards, man. Yeah, I want to try going to the store and smell it. Damn, bro. What store? You know a store that you can smell these dupes from, or are you talking about like the original, the Mister Omniscient? Because I gotta get you right, my boy, Mister Thompson. Because if you're talking about the OG, because this is the dupe. It looks like the OG, man. It looks like the real deal, real. But the real deal is this one. All right. So look, you see, it's gold on the elephant. This one's gray. So this is its affordable dupe made by French Avenue. Great house, great fragrance. I don't care if it smells like this. I haven't really smelled this one. But like I said, this one seems like it's more vanilla with the iris then aromatic. This one came with the aromatic first, iris, then the vanilla. So I think that little twist and difference right there, I might even mess with this one more. But obviously, for the Penhaligans, bro, I mean, you're spending money on the quality of the fragrance notes of the oils, right? And the brand, of course. So if you're going to the store to smell one, it might be this one, okay? Penhaligans, Mr. Thompson. And if I'm wrong and you're like, no, I can smell like the French avenues and stuff, well, then it's gonna be called Thunder. Come bring the thunder. Oh, goofy as hell, y'all. I need to start adding auto tune in this bit. Wait till I add auto tune in this bit. It's about to go stupid. It says on the website it's 12 plus hours. It's false advertising on YSL website. Yeah, bro. Somebody need to shut that down. I'm too busy. I ain't got time. Somebody can find the time in hand. This is why we need to build a community. This is why we doing this so we can help each other out and do this, bro. Help each other out. Can you imagine if we really built a community and we built a game plan and we really got like the suing and be like, yeah, everybody who was in this team in this chat or whatever, you get like a certain handout or something. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. No, 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 no. Yeah, dude. Can't mess with liars, bro. YSL Ice Cologne, they saying on their website that they last 12 hours. Nah, man, stop the cap. Stop the cap. I live in New York. Everything is expensive. Unfortunately, that's not even funny because I was just talking with a coworker how this inflation, bro, how the fact that back then our parents, right, the boomers, their pay wasn't that high, right, and the houses weren't as high, but we were talking about more how it was more reachable, how it was more accessible. I was saying like, yeah, these boomers, for example, probably only had 15-year mortgage plans to pay off their homes if they couldn't afford it, versus nowadays that'd be like 30 years, right? So it's some BS everywhere, bruh. And New York is just one of those places, but beautiful city, beautiful city. New York is dope, man. Shout out to New York. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, bro, but I put the conference room with a nice view of the New York lights, cause I love me some New York. Great food too, man. Beautiful Dominicanas out there. This is great for New York. Great for New York, bro. If you a Wall Street dude or you just sophisticated, you collected, you got your shit together as a man, not a boy but a man, and you New York, you working like a long trench coat, ooh, trench coat vibes, black trench coat, Peaky Blinders, yeah, yeah, you finna slay. When I did my review, I said the same. I also didn't get much of the article cord. I was expecting more of a methanol hit, but didn't get it. Not much different than EDP. Yeah, man, motherfucking these efforts, dude. I don't know why YSL came out with that one. I guess it's because of the mint, and I get it. Mint can be cool. For example, the ice, the one that really got me here. Let me show you guys some scents over here. But yeah, like this one right here. I don't know if you guys smelt this one. This Narcissus Rodriguez Bleu Noir Eau de Parfum. When I was in my sampling era in the very beginning as a young jit, and I was trying all these fragrances. I tried the Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir Extreme, and I need to get my hands on that one. I don't know why I haven't still. One, because the longevity and the projection isn't the greatest. Similar to YSL Ice Cologne, it's probably, honestly, the Ice Cologne probably performs a little bit better. But man, they added some like spearmint mint that really, and it has like this ice accord, which really made me be like, wow, this ice accord really brought in like almost like a, it's weird to describe it, not like a chilly effect where you were like goosebumps and you were literally cold, but like a really, I guess, mentholy cooling effect. Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir Extreme. Let me know if you tried it. It's a nice, unique, different blue scent. Very high on the musk. So if you're not a musky dude, and I'm talking about good musk, not the stank musk. But if that's your, if you like musk, because it can be really sexy sometimes, sensual, well then that's a good one to definitely check out. 100%. I've been using Versace Eros Eau de Parfum a lot. Great. Another one, just like these. Just can't go wrong with. Can't go wrong with. I haven't had the Eau de Parfum exactly. I would assume that it's a little bit more smoother, a little bit more mature, right? A little bit more well rounded. However, the arrows for me, I have the flame, and it might be a bias. Where is it? It might be a biased opinion for me because I've heard that even this one, that the Versace Arrows line in general is just a little outdated nowadays. I still like it. I can definitely see it, and I respect it, brother. It's definitely gonna be a fragrance that will work and will forever work. It is a classic, like Versace Perone. It is a classic for a reason. My thing is that it just doesn't hit as hard as it once did. So that's why, like this one, I just got like a nice little 1 ounce for nostalgic or whenever I really want to feel it. Rocking OG like I did today with Terre de Hermes. That's what I got it for. But it's not one that I'm really crazy that I would have spray a lot like I would this Thunder. Man, I love this Thunder. And y'all, screw my opinion, but if you guys try this Thunder, if you guys can are able to try it, and you guys like, kind of like my speed, well then y'all figure out like what my style is. But yeah, bro, it's waste of money while I need to tell everyone the truth. Bro, if they're not gonna tell you the truth, you know who is? Me and you, my boy. Best smelling. I mean, we gonna tell y'all. We just gonna tell y'all off rip. Shout out to the Fragrance Familia. Shout out to y'all, man. I love you guys, bro. I love y'all, man. We out here spitting knowledge and we spitting truth out here, my boys. God dang. If YSL ain't gonna tell the truth, you know who's gonna expose them? You know who's gonna say what's up? We is. Fragrance Familia. Reporting. Live and duty. I fucking love this. I fucking love this. I got this. I got this. Man, y'all make me want to play some music, bro. I really would. I really hate that YouTube don't let you play music, man. It'd be so hype, so hype. I didn't make music. They didn't start with all this BS, bro. For real. For real. They really trying to get us out here. Everybody who's listening, everybody who's locked in here with me live, bro. I'm telling you, this is why. Fuck the hype, right? Screw what I say. Screw what anybody says. Screw what your favorite influencer reviewer says. That's why I always say try before you buy because you need to go test it yourself. Everybody's different. Have very similar taste, right? But we all have our own particular, likes and dislikes, right? So screw everybody. You gotta go test it out yourself. And especially when it comes out with these new fragrances, they read the market. They know what's up. They know what we like. They know we like projection. We like longevity. We like compliment getters. We like this and that. But bro, we need to stop feeding into their BS. Like stronger with you, bro. I like cherry, bro. But how many of the same fragrance are you gonna make? Make something different, bro. Switch it up. Switch it up. What else? There's some other ones too, man. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm running out of steam here, y'all. But yeah, man, we can make the change happen. We literally control the market if we want to. We really do. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I can't support the BS out here with these advertisements trying to get us out here. It's fantastic, a classy, mature Italian lemon opening with a realistic cypress pine dry down. Azura Parfum is supreme over the EDT to me. Beautiful. And usually that's the case when it comes to parfums versus EDTs, depending on who you are. Usually EDTs are a little bit more fresher, lighter, a little bit more mass appealing, right? And you got to give respect where respect is due because a lot of times, a lot of these Frankenstein and these flankers start off with the EDTs. Those are the ones that really get all the love, that really lets these brands know, like, oh, wow, like people actually mess with this. Maybe we should make another one. Look at the market, see what they say about the EDT, what they can improve. And well, if the business is smart, they're going to capitalize on that, improve that, make the customers happy, making the brand happy, making everybody happy. But don't lie. Talking about it's going to last 12 hours, but it lasts like, how much did it last, bro? If it's at least 10, that's actually pretty good for an iced cologne, but but yeah, we can't mess with the cow. Italian lemon cool, realistic cypress. Okay. There's that green pine dry down. Nice. Definitely one that I'm gonna have to try out for sure. John Paul Gaultier Scandal Elixir is much better than the Stronger with You Powerfully and lasts way longer too. I have heard about that one. I believe that one believe that one has cherry as well. Scandal Elixir. What the hell did I just click? See it. And I saw them legs up and I was like, yee. Yeah, see cherry. I love me some cherry, y'all. I love me some cherry. And you know what's crazy? I've heard a lot of good things about Scandal. And see, it's one of those things where you just gotta try it because this might be an underrated hidden gem. I've heard few comments. I've heard some comments about it. Definitely not a lot of hype because it might be a gatekeeper. But I like this vanilla, cherry, vanilla, amber, aromatic, were spicy, sweet, patchouli, and woody. Oof. Yes, sir. That's what I fucking like to see. 4.16 out of 5 with 232 votes. This is an important thing that I've mentioned before in lives that I like to look when I'm looking at my at the fragrances is the perfumers. Christophe Reynald, banger. That man makes good ones. Her, I've seen in some of them. Cool. Natalie Gracie Seal. I can't remember, baby, where you from, but I remember your face from some of my favorite fragrances. And Quentin, bro, what? Yeah, this one. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying this one. I'm trying this one. I'm trying this one. Look, I didn't even go through the notes. I was already sold. I'm already sold. Eeh, black cherry. Eeh, prefer regular, but clary sage, lemon, bergamot, patchouli, geranium. Cool. Rum. Yes, that's what I like from absolutely. Lavender and spearmint. Akigala wood, tonka bean, and vanilla. Damn. Hold on. Now I gotta. I'm gonna let you guys know live here, bro. Which one I would go with personally. Warm, spicy. Okay, so it's more spicy than cherry. Amber, vanilla, nutty, cool, sweet, woody, balsamic, lavender, powdery. Damn, 4.44 out of 5 with almost 800 votes. Dang, they don't have the perfumer on here. Probably figure that out though. And we got cherry, mandarin origin spices, lavender, chestnut, vanilla, and amberwood. Damn. Okay. This was gonna be a little toughy, but I'ma still go with the other one, the Scandal. Just cause, dude, that's a fucking. This is almost like an A team of perfumers collabing on a fragrance. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Just subscribe to you, man. I like to support the fragrance community. Swing by my channel. Sometime I review sneakers and fragrances. I have the notifications also. I'll be checking out your content. Yes, sir, bro. I appreciate it. That makes sense. Aroma Kick 17. Y'all heard it from him first. Supporting the fragrance community. Much love, bro. We gonna send the same love back. Show the same love back. That's what we do around here. Aroma Kicks. If you guys like fragrances and you guys like wearing kicks, I'm gonna definitely have to check out your channel because I need to up my shoe game. I wear none but like god dang Reebok, Reebok white sneaks. You know what I mean? I'm a white sneaker, white Nikes. Simple dude, but I definitely need to up my Nike game a little bit and shit. So I'm gonna definitely be checking you out, bro. Appreciate the love, Aroma Kicks, and like everybody who's listening, locked in. If you like shoes or like me, you want to up your shoe game, and you also like fragrances, he's gonna be your type of dude. Yes, sir. Go check him out. Aroma Kick 17. Sadly has one of the better mint notes in my opinion. Yes, sir. This has some mint. If you want something like that, but this one was like 30-40 bucks. Super cool for me for Eau de Parfum. Definitely got some mint in there, right? I'm actually gonna make a video most likely tomorrow or sometime this week about what? I'm gonna make a video pretty much on comparing the two and seeing how close and if it's worth this one compared to the OG or just stick to the OG, right? But I like me some Sedley, and it does have a great mint note in there. You get the spearmint vibe, yes. In my opinion, compared to the extreme, I haven't won like I've had to the Blood Noir, Narciso Rodriguez extreme. That spearmint, bro, right? Because I'm gonna have to try it Sedley again, but I'll never forget the extreme one. That iced cool feeling, insane, insane. I don't even know how they do it. Crazy. It's like when you hit a vape. If you ever hit one of those menthol vapes and you get like that cooling, that cooling sensation, almost kind of like that, but like smell wise, nuts, fucking nuts. You get the spearmint vibe without the toothpaste smell. Such a fantastic DNA and well blended, a banger for the spring and summer. Okay, now this might be. I don't even know. I feel like I get more soapy, but it might be toothpastey. Damn, I'm gonna have to get some toothpaste and see what's up with that. I exposed them in my review. LOL even got censored by Old Gen Sense in its comments. Did a video on that also. Can censor realness. Yeah, bro, you can't censor realness. You gotta keep it 100 on these folks. That's why maybe some of these channels ain't really popping out here because they ain't getting all the they ain't giving out all the glaze and whatnot. But you gotta keep it a bean out here, man. Nothing beats authenticity and realness. 100%. 100%. But expose them in my review. Your review on what again? Was it like the Sedley or the Zura Parfum? Or maybe you're talking about the 12-hour one? I think you are talking about the 12. Even got censored by Old Gen Sense in his comments. What does that mean, bro? Please elaborate on that, cause shit might get motherfucking dicey out here. But yeah, never censor realness. I still like the classic Versace Dylan Blue. You already know. Let us know why you like the Dylan Blue more than the Versace Port Homme. I feel like this one, compared to this one, more people are gonna, you know, fragrance beginners are most likely gonna fall with this one first. But they're both good. This one definitely will last longer. Definitely great for those summer, spring nights. I always say that I like to wear this for those birthday parties, especially the Hispanic birthday parties. This gives me, I don't know, this just gives me fiesta vibes. But masculine, cool. Uh, I want to say classy, but collected, a little sophisticated vibes going on there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Never go wrong with it. Have you tried the new David Beckham 20th anniversary edition? No, but that's ringing a bell, and I feel like I've heard of another one, or maybe we talked about it, bro, in the last time. But something about the David Beckham seems like there's a little hype around there, so I might definitely have to see what's up with that. Because if he makes some pretty good fragrances and they're priced pretty decently, well, we definitely got to let the people know, right? Especially for the David Beckham fans out there. And no homo, but he's one of those dudes who's considered as sexy, attractive. A lot of women like to be with him, right? So if you're on that type of vibe and you like what he got rocking and going on, well then you might mess with this stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, the YSL ice conversation. I figured. Well, listen, shout out to Aroma Kicks and to Best Smelling. They just let you guys know off the rip if you guys just popping in. If you guys have heard, and there's definitely a lot of hype because there's a new fragrance about the YSL Y Ice Cologne out here, right? That the website's saying that they're a 12 plus hour performing fragrance or lasting fragrance or whatnot. Well, they're letting you guys know straight up that that's a lie, that's BS. They capped, they lied to you. Now, guys, could it be that there's a possibility that maybe there's a little bit of nose blindness? Perhaps, but like I said, I didn't really care for that one just because I don't remember the concentration on that bad, Larry, but I thought it was more of a cologne. And I know colognes don't perform, they perform less than EDT. So, an EDT performing for like 12 plus hours, shit, that'd break the internet. Would that even be an EDT at that point? That'd be nuts. I think the only one that's, no, that's Eau de Parfum. That's the YSLY Eau de Parfum. That's still crazy though. Mm, I tried to drop the link, but it didn't copy over. The title of the content was "Please Fragrance Influence, Do Not Censor Me." Check it out when you have a chance. Haha, nice. Watch it. I'll tell you what, bro. I'll definitely show you some love. So I like to react to some content sometimes. So on the next live, I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely check out your channel and see that video or what other video that I like, if you don't mind, that I can show the people as well, and we can all react together to your video. And if not, let me know and we won't do it. All love, baby. It's all gravy, baby. Bro, do you like the Boss Bottled Absolute or the Dior Sauvage Elixir? Boss Bottled Absolute, I think I'm gonna have to give it another try because I feel like I always get it confused with that one or the Elixir. Because the Elixir to me, when I smelled it at the store one time, it smelled like cough medicine. Now the atomizer was a little broken, but yeah, I mean, what can I say? Like the bottle was a little broken, but yeah, it was just not it for me. I just didn't like it. So I'll give it another shot. For right now, the Sauvage Elixir, I probably would say. I think that the spices may be a little too much. It's cool. I definitely like it when it's more on the dry down. It starts getting a little soapier and whatnot. Um, but yeah, there even the elixir, you know, it's one that it's okay. I like it. I appreciate it for what it is, but it isn't really like a love for me. No cap. I'll give that one like a 7. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's motherfucking react. I'm actually have to dip here really soon because I gotta get ready. I gotta wake up earlier tomorrow. Appreciate you guys for show. Both of those are bangers. Tough choice. I'd go elixir. Love the old school vibes it gives off. Facts. Facts. I still give it a 7. Some people might find it, especially in the beginning, a little too warm, spicy, a little too heavy on the cinnamon, the cardamom. You know, it definitely brings in a certain crowd. But if you like those woody, dark, spicy fragrances, well, then that's definitely one for you. One that definitely reminds me a lot that I like. That also has a lot of wood, spices, and a little bit up there is this Apex. And I'll wrap it up with this one, y'all. This is Apex right here. My fragrance world. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Oh no. Hold on. Nah, I'm gonna get y'all dizzy. But yeah, this bad Larry right here. Fucking nuts, dude. Look at that. Let's look it up real quick. This one I forgot, but it's supposed to be another, I believe, Penhaligon's Blazing Mr. Sam. Was it? Okay. It's gonna be this one right here, right here. Warm, spicy, tobacco, fresh, spicy, woody, cinnamon, vanilla, sweet, aromatic, patchouli. Definitely up there if you like Dior Sauvage. This is one that I would put up in that category. 4.43 out of 5 with only 134 votes. Yes, sir. Nothing but bangers. And look at that. Cardamom, cinnamon, black pepper, cumin, saffron, tobacco, vanilla, cedar, and patchouli. Great, masculine, sexy, dark, woody, spicy type of fragrance. Yep, woody, spicy. Shit. Got this shit, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. I got this. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Man, I appreciate everybody who showed love here today on the live. Aroma Kick 17, I got you, fam. Best smelling. Appreciate y'all for coming out here. We had Fragrance Time 3000 showing some love. Marcos Mo 747, my boy. Space hopped in. Check him out if you guys like that resale type of comment. Make some extra money on the shot. You know what I mean? We had a lot of love tonight, man. I appreciate everybody who come in. If you guys like this type of content, you know, we going to be here on lives on Wednesdays for sure. You know, I had to cut down on the lives a little bit because I'm going to be dropping more videos. So definitely check out some of those. And if you guys like what I do, man, definitely subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, man. Good energy, good vibes over here. Fragrance Familia. We going to get turned. Turn. Yeah, man, I need to start playing some music up in here, dude. I'll play one of these little cheesy ass songs I made with a bud of mine. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the video for today, man. Love everybody who was able to make it today. God bless, Godspeed. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know in the comments and we'll make a video, we'll make a live. Hump day. Hump day. If you see any fragrances out here that you like or you want to talk about, let me know. Let me know. We got Valentino, Prada, Gucci, We got Cedra Boise, Aqua de Gio, Middle Eastern, Dolce, Baccarat Rouge clones, all that stuff, man. Love you guys, Fragrance Familia. Turn the up. Till next time, guys. Peace.